Let's go ahead and show you this pretty cool shot. Now, we went with a lone wolf on this, mainly because it's actually a coyote, but lone wolf sounded a lot better, so I just went with it. Gar sent this in, pretty cool stuff. And this, I'm willing to bet, is the best thing to happen to the Oakland Raiders in, what, 5 years? A pretty good-looking shot there.
That's
the
Al
Grind
Davis
family.
in there.
Yeah, that's right. So there you go. Now, as far as what we've got going on here, take a look at the snow total. Some impressive spots. We just kind of picked a few out here. Holman, 24 inches. Torreon, 12 inches. Moriarty, 10 inches. Los Alamos, 8. San Juan, about 8. A lot of areas did very, very well. No area did better than the East Mountains on the whole. About every town in the East Mountains got hit with a lot of snow. 12 inches, Sandia Crest, 10 inches, 9, Cedar Crest, 8 in Tajaras, 8 in Sandia Park. Some of these numbers are even underdone, considering that we're still getting reports in about 15, 16 inches in some spots of the East Mountains. But the question that I kept getting today via email from you guys is, what happens to Albuquerque? Why do we always miss out? And part of the reason happened last night. Remember those really gusty winds that came pouring in from the east across the metro area? Well, we had gusty winds pretty much all day. And when you have winds like that, what they tend to do is tear apart those snow clouds that try to form over the city. And what they end up doing is pushing the clouds a little farther to the west. We get some snow showers out on the West Mesa. We may grab a few over the crest, obviously, and a lot more to the east side, but right here over the Albuquerque area, that gusty wind does not make for a good environment for snow formation, and we end up watching everybody around us get snow while we get aced out, and that happened today in a pretty big way. As far as what's happening right now, along the I-40 corridor, we continue with some light to moderate snows here, obviously with temperatures plummeting and snow continuing here. It will be tough to get anywhere. Obviously, the interstate closed, but throughout the day tomorrow, it's going to take a while to clear things out. Our coldest temperatures of the storm so far as it pulls on out of here, 28 degrees southeast winds, finally calming down, but the dynamics which help to form all of this are working their way out of here. Off to the north and east, temperatures in the teens and 20s throughout most of northern New Mexico, down to the south, 20s and 30s. Satellite and radar showing the churning, the counterclockwise flow around the big storm as it pushes on out of here. It's going to work to the east, back behind it. We still have plenty of cloud cover, but throughout the night tonight, we will see that cloud cover start to break, and we'll see things calm down over the next 12 hours or so. And tomorrow actually looks like a pretty good day with dry conditions out there, and under the influence of high pressure, we will see temperatures start to warm up for us over the weekend here. They're going to end up, for the most part, in the high 40s and some low 50s for us as we head through the next couple of days. And really by Sunday, we're looking at the low 50s. So very, very nice out there, and a winter storm will seem like a distant memory, and we'll start to melt all this stuff off. So region by region, we did pretty well for rain-snow mixes in Farmington out of this storm, and some snow up around the Durango area. Well, there we're going to be looking at partly sunny skies and cool conditions throughout the area for tomorrow and all the way through the weekend as well, with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Across the south and west, Pinos Altos reported about 6 inches of snow. Areas of essentially the high Gila did well for snow. Otherwise, scattered rain snow mixes. And we are still picking up a couple of snow showers throughout Doña Ana County tonight. Across the southeast, temperatures tomorrow will be cool, 30s and 40s. Roswell had a pretty cold day today with a couple of inches of snow across the area. Well, tomorrow we won't have those issues. 38 tomorrow, but then watch the temperatures jump. Temps for the most part in the low to mid 50s by the time we hit Sunday, and high 50s by Monday. Across the north and east, places like Wagon Mound grabbed about 8 or 9 inches of snow. Up around Mora, just got a report from the Alpaca Ranch. They got 12 inches there. Up around Springer, some pretty good snows into Raton as well. Tomorrow, you guys are going to be digging out a little bit, but the temperatures will help you. We're going to start to melt things off as well along the I-25 corridor. And in Santa Fe, we picked up some reports of about 10 inches of snow. 36 for high tomorrow, Santa Fe. 35 in Los Alamos. Los Alamos, about 8 inches of snow out of this, so pretty good storm for them as well. 41 by Saturday, 46 on Sunday, and partly cloudy into next week as well. The East Mountains, one of the hardest hit areas from this storm. Well, it's going to take a while to clear all the roads, and obviously some of those roads throughout parts of Torrance County can be pretty rough anyway, and when you add a lot of snow on top of that, could be tricky tomorrow, so you want to take your time. If you can get out of the driveway, you're going to be having a little victory there. And then as you head into the Albuquerque area, not too bad. Obviously, the drought fort and many others riding high tonight with temperatures tomorrow. Yeah, I know, it's a little thing. I'm going to blame it on the sun port, not actually on the east winds. And then there's a look At our 7-day forecast, things warming up. By the way, let's just put it this way. If we had the East Mountains on the west side of Albuquerque, we'd all probably be digging out with between about a foot and a half of snow.
They've had a long winter up there.
And it's going to continue here. I mean, if we keep getting these wet storms here and we can draw in moisture from the east, that really favors places like the East Mountains. By the way, Sacramento's alto getting a foot of snow too, so they did well as well.
Thank you, Mark.